FWA. It's never gonna stop.
FWA. On you. On you, Loki. On you. Say no. Loki. On you. No. On you. On you, Loki. No. On you, Loki. You fight the hole, okay? Fight the hole.
FWA.
Our following contest is our last man standing match. The rules are extremely simple. There is no disqualification. And the last man who cannot make it up for a 10 count is the loser. Introducing first.
This is going to be, Nick, without a shadow of a doubt, the toughest match that Jack Xavier has ever been in his FWA career. A last man standing match with the managing director, the show stealer, Alex Shane.
Well, absolutely. I mean, the last time we had a last man standing contest, again, Alex Shane was in that match. He was against his then former friend, Guy Thunder, and it was absolutely devastating, absolutely scary to watch. And I bet you this, Tony, everyone in the back will be around the monitors to watch this contest.
As you say, Nick, Alex Shane and Guy Thunder, former tag team partners, but their rivalry come to a head in a last man standing match. One of the most brutal encounters we've seen in the FWA. And if that was anything to go by, tonight's is going to be just as violent.
Well, there you go, straight away an advantage for Alex Shane. He's going to be entering this contest with experience of what is expected of him in a last man standing contest, but no doubt he will pay for it. I mean, the last time he was in that contest, did you see it? His whole face was swollen black and blue from the unforgiving chair shots that he received. And in tonight, I believe it's going to be Jack Xavier who will be leaving swollen, bloody and bruised.
As you said, Nick, Alex Shane does have the advantage going into this match because he's been in a last man standing match before. But you have to believe that Jack Xavier has been studying that tape. And
whoa, straight off the bat!
I mean, you hear the referee ringing the bell, but straight away Alex Shane's henchmen, I guess you call them, they're coming in trying to aid the show stealer. But straight away, straight from the get-go, Jack Xavier takes the show stealer out.
Oh my
Fantastic.
God, Tony, Alex Shane. I mean, it's like a ghost is coming to haunt him. He wanted Jack Xavier to be more aggressive. He wanted Jack Xavier to bring the fire, and straight off the bat, steel chair. The show stealer's already bleeding.
The show stealer's already bleeding, and the fire and intensity is from Jack Xavier is like nothing I have ever seen before. Roaring elbow takes the show stealer down. Look at the look in Jack's eyes. He is absolutely deranged.
He looks like an angry pit bull. He is bringing it all and a bit more too. And he just clotheslined the managing director of the FWA straight over the top rope.
You know, Nick, as much as this is a war between Alex Shane and Jack Xavier is going to have to use his head for a bit and think he needs to get Alex Shane to stay down for that 10 count. Jack Xavier up onto the top rope, goes with the front flip, wipes out Alex Shane, his entourage and himself. Jack Xavier at the moment is showing no regard for his body, but he needs to, Nick, because he needs to get that all-important 10 count and make the show stealer stay down.
This is absolutely scary, Tony. I mean, Jack Xavier already has just wiped out Alex Shane and his entire security detail, whether it was with that chair shot or that suicide flip off the top rope. And now it's like, again, trying to fight it off with the security. This will give Alex Shane time to recover, but Alex Shane managed to throw one into the other, and now Jack is going to go to the back to try and hunt his opponent down.
It's the numbers game, Nick. Alex Shane just has too many men for Jack Xavier to take on at once. But Jack Xavier is firing up like I've never seen him before, and he won't let Alex Shane go. He's firing up wherever he is. Alex Shane does have Jack Xavier now, though. Jack Xavier looks like he's going for a backslide. Jackliner with a jackliner onto the stage, Nick. Alex Shane face first, eating floor.
Oh my goodness, that was a sickening blow that Alex Shane just had square in the face. And I'll be surprised if he hasn't broken his nose after this one. But both men are feeling it. Jack is also down. He might have hit the jackliner, but he might have cracked the back of his own head on that move there.
Nick, I mean, last man standing match, it's a 10 count. It can happen anywhere. Jack Xavier can take Alex Shane outside of the ring, take him down onto the, on the staging area, get his 10 count and walk out the victor. But I cannot believe the rage I am seeing from Jack Xavier. Oh my word, Nick! Alex Shane up and crashing down again. This Jack Xavier is the one to lead the FWA.
I'm not quite sure what the hell I saw, but it was devastating. Look, I've never seen anyone take it to a show stealer like this before.
We've all seen the first last man standing match, but it was nothing like this. I mean, that was brutality, but Jack Xavier isn't giving the show stealer an inch. He is doing everything he can to inflict as much pain, punishment and damage on Alex Shane as he possibly can.
This is what horrifies me, is the fact that this is what Alex Shane wanted. He wanted Jack Xavier to be his most aggressive, to be the best in the FWA, and now Alex Shane is being pummeled by the bad man from Birmingham.
I think Alex Shane's plan has backfired on him here, Nick. He was saying he wanted Jack Xavier to fire up. He wanted him to hit back. Well, I'm pretty darn sure that Alex Shane does not want this Jack Xavier to hit him back.
I mean, they're fighting everywhere. They fought in the ring, they fought at ringside, they fought on top of the staging on the other side of the arena. Now they're fighting within the fans, and there's nothing that referee Steve Linsky can do, and this doesn't look good. We've seen people fall off this before, and it's never a good way for a match to go.
Jack Xavier firing back. I mean, if this is anything we've seen from Jack Xavier, maybe he's going to try and throw the show stealer down onto the, onto the concrete below.
They're just going all over the place, Tony. They're punching back and forth. And it's Jack Xavier still with the advantage. They've gone firing huge forearms.
They've gone from one stick. Oh my word! They went from one side to the other. Jack Xavier still firing back. But Alex Shane from out of nowhere hip tosses Jack Xavier at least 15 feet down to the floor below. This could be it. This could be the turning point that Alex Shane needed in this match.
Well, as you know, I'm a big fan of the show stealer, but I'm very confused as to why he's just picked up his opponent tonight. Is it because he wants to win in the center of the ring?
It could well be, Nick. Nothing makes a statement like getting someone to, submit to get the 3 count, so they can't answer the standing 10 count inside that squared circle. Alex Shane now with a nice greetings from Finsbury Park, Nick. It's that neck breaker we've seen him use a few times. Referee Steve Linsky is now going in with a 10 count.
Well, if Jack can get up, and I don't think he will, he may have a slim chance, but it's still a slim one. And there's Alex Shane telling Xavier, stay down for your own sake, Jack. You want no more part of this.
Jack Xavier is fighting back up, but Alex Shane is right there, ready, willing and able, as he goes in with a checkup from the neck up, and oh my word! On the top of his head, Nick, the very top of his head, Alex Shane sends Xavier down to the mat.
I've never seen that version of the move before. He just dropped Jack Xavier clean on the top of his head with such intensity, with such rage and fury, and Alex Shane doesn't want Jack to get up anymore.
And for the second time, Alex Shane has taken Jack Xavier, and the 10 count has been given, but Jack Xavier has both times answered the call, as now we see referee Steve Linsky going in the 3rd time trying to get that 10.
Alex Shane just keeps booting down Jack Xavier, and he just keeps getting up. And now the show stealer is getting desperate. He's bringing back that chair that, for the record, Jack Xavier brought into the match in the first place, Tony.
Alex Shane is winding back now with that chair. He's just got punishment on his mind for Jack Xavier, especially the way Jack reacted in the first half.
Oh my goodness! That was sickening!
Thud! That has to be it. Alex Shane ordering the referee to count to 10. Nick, this is it.
This is it. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, will be the show stealer, Alex Shane. I mean, that chair looked battered as it was after Jack's flurry, but now the chair just looks like a car wreck, quite frankly. And Alex Shane telling Linsky, count down to 10, but he can't believe it. Jack's moving!
Jack Xavier is moving and he is slowly getting to his feet, Nick, slowly. Oh! Nick, it looked like he almost took his head off! That looked like he broke Jack Xavier's neck clean in half.
If this was cricket, that would be a 6! That was horrible!
He cannot possibly get up from that chair shot. This has to be it.
No, not even I want to see Jack Xavier punished anymore. This is... Alex Shane is just telling Jack, finally, just stay down. But you can see the exasperation on his face. Jack is too stupid to stay down.
And for a third time, Alex Shane uses the chair. Look at how angry the show stealer is. I have never seen him this angry in the FWA.
He's turning bright red and he's got veins popping out of his neck. He is enraged and he just can't win.
He just can't win because the fight in Jack Xavier will not let him stay down, Nick. Jack Xavier has too much pride. He will not stay down. As angry as Alex Shane gets, Jack Xavier, I believe, will still keep getting up. A stiff forearm shot there takes Xavier down once again.
Well, again, he's just taking down Jack Xavier. If you ask me, you put it down to Jack Xavier being brave. But in actuality, I believe Xavier is being stupid. Why won't he just stay down? If he stays down, he won't receive any more punishment.
Jack Xavier grimacing in pain. He has got to be in an inordinate amount of pain right now. You saw those 3 of the stiffest chair shots I have ever seen. Jack Xavier is bleeding from the forehead. He's got a dazed look on his face.
Oh,
he's still getting up.
God, no! He's on his feet, Tony, again!
Alex Shane back to ring. But Alex Shane now is setting Jack Xavier up. He's got him choking on the ropes. But Alex Shane has got his henchman, Nick, and his henchman has set up a table. This is not going to be good for Jack Xavier. 3 chair shots, and they bring a table into play. Alex Shane is set on destroying Jack Xavier.
We know Alex Shane is capable of this. We have seen him drive men through tables using the one-night stand off the top rope before.
But Jack Xavier's
fighting out.
Xavier is fighting back, Nick, fighting back with all that he has. We've seen Alex Shane, he likes to put people through the table from the one-night stand. Xavier was going for the DDT, but Alex Shane managed to block it and crush Jack Xavier on the top rope. Alex Shane with a punch, taking Jack Xavier back into the outside. As much as Jack Xavier is dazed and out of it, Alex Shane is also seeming to be out on his feet.
Well, Alex Shane seems dazed, but Jack Xavier is just in trouble, and he's going to get suplexed through the table. Jack desperate holds on, but is it all for naught?
Jack Xavier is firing back, goes with the roaring elbow, winds himself off the ropes, and hits...
FWA, Tony!
He hit the Thunder Strike, the very same move that Guy Thunder used in the very first Last Man Standing match. Both men crashing through the table.
Oh, both men just cracked the back of their heads on the railing. If this doesn't knock him out, what else can you do, Tony? What else can you do to win a last man standing contest? Jack Xavier went off the ropes, through the ropes with that thunder spear, as you called it, through the table, and more importantly, into that railing, and the eyes of Alex Shane look glazed over now.
I can't see how either one of them is going to be able to answer the 10 count, but Alex Shane is slowly making it to his feet, as is Jack Xavier. Both men are back inside this ring. This war is obviously escalating to a point that needs to be ended. It needs to end right here. Jack Xavier fighting back, some blows to the stomach, some forearms to the face. Jack Xavier is not through with the show stealer yet.
Alex Shane suffering from the effects of the table. However, reverses double choke bomb.
He hits the choke bomb and the back crashing down on the mat. But Alex Shane, it took something out of him as well. As Alex Shane's entourage look on, referee Steve Linsky is issuing a double 10 count.
Both men are banged up bad, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see a draw. There are some fake signs of life from Alex Shane. However, that might not mean anything, but the show stealer struggling to get to his feet, just like Jack Xavier. And Alex Shane, he's just got to his feet.
Alex Shane is counting along with the referee. But Jack Xavier uses the Nipsaguri from out of nowhere. Jack Xavier nipped up, back of the head. Alex Shane taken all the way down. It's on an even playing field now, Nick. Both men are down. Alex Shane thought he had won, but it's all been even and we are back to square one. Both men are down.
Jack Xavier really dug in deep there, really took the last of his reserves to power up for that Nipsaguri to clock Alex Shane in the back of the head. Who's going to get to their feet first, Tony? Because whoever does will no doubt the advantage, and he's Jack!
Jack Xavier is up, and he is signalling for the very end. Are we going to see the rolling release X-Plex? Will it take Alex Shane out?
No, he's going for the Xaviator, but Alex Shane, with a beautiful, graceful testicle shot, and now one night stand.
Alex Shane after the testicle shot, so he has hit the one night stand. I can't see Jack Xavier possibly getting up from this, Nick. I just cannot see it.
If this match were to end with a pinfall, you gotta believe it'd be 1, 2, 3, show. But no, it's last man standing. But will the one night stand be enough, considering what offense they've taken already in this contest?
Alex Shane using the ropes to help himself up. The referee is backing him into the corner because Alex Shane was getting into the face.
Hey, Vanson!
Vanson in the ring using the All England title takes Jack Xavier down. Nick.
Linsky didn't see it. This is eerily reminiscent of the last man standing.
Nick, I cannot believe it through the interference of Hayden Vanson. Alex Shane has won this match. But look at the look on Shane's face. This is not the face of a winner, Nick. This is the face of a man who knows he was beaten.
This is the face of the man who happens to be your boss, so I'll remind you of that fact. All you need to know, show stealer Alex Shane has won, maybe through hook or crook. I mean, Hayden Vanson just came out of nowhere and with the All England title, which he won recently, just smacked Jack Xavier in the face when the referee was looking. Jack was not able to answer the 10 count. Alex Shane's finally settled it. He's won this war, Tony.
Nick, I think it's, very prophetic that Hayden Vanson helps Alex Shane. Hayden Vanson said he had friends in higher places, and it doesn't get any higher than the MD, Alex Shane.
FWA. FWA.
Hey man, so is the man they use that something you feel like. Big wet all of those kids, I say you constant killer. Said I'm feeling kind of sick of
The FWA All England champion, the South City Thriller, making his way down to ringside to join his teammates for this 6-man tag team contest.
You know, Hayden Vanson, when he first came into the FWA, he was a young man with hopes and dreams and a bright future. But then Alex Shane got his dirty mitts on him and turned him into this vile, evil, quite frankly, sinister man. And it's done him the world of good, because he is now the FWA All England champion, and he won that title in a way befitting of such a sinister man by breaking the leg of Flash Barker and causing him to retire.
The Lady Killer, the super sexy South City Thriller.
Well, Hayden Vanson seems to be renaming himself there as the super sexy lady killer. But one thing is for sure, Nick, and that is Hayden Vanson is the All England champion, and that is something that Jack Xavier has always wanted to be ever since he stepped foot in the FWA.
Hey, listen, if he wants to call himself the super sexy lady killer, the South City Thriller, let him. It makes him more marketable, it makes the company more money, and therefore we actually get paid, Tony. Alright? So maybe you should stop your whinging. Because you see, Hayden Vanson is the future of British wrestling. And you've got to ask yourself, would the All England Championship be better in the hands of Jack Xavier? I don't think so, because really, what would you prefer? The South City Thriller music, or do you want that brummy bad boy to be your All England champ?
Well, I know who I would personally prefer to be the All England champion, Nick, but my opinion isn't welcome here, as we see the team of Jack Xavier, Aviv Mayan and Ross Jordan about to make their way down to ringside.
Jack Xavier is intense here, Tony, and he's going to be captaining this team of his. Now, of course, the reason Jack picked Aviv Mayan and Ross Jordan is because they, in turn, have had issues with Alex Shane and his security detail. So when they found out that Hayden Vanson's partners was going to be Sticks and Stone, they were more than willing to step up. And what a foolish, foolish thing to do. Because this is so one-sided. On one side, you've got an unstoppable force in Sticks and Stone. You've got the All England champion. And on the other, you've got a Brummie, a Welshman, and a guy who likes to call himself the Little Dragon.
We all know of the wars that have happened between Hayden Vanson and Jack Xavier to date, and this six-man tag just escalates the war even more. It takes it one step further. You know that Jack Xavier cannot wait to get his hands on Hayden Vanson in a one-on-one contest for that All England Championship. But he's going to use this six-man tag as a way to soften up Vanson, as Vanson there posing, taunting Jack Xavier with the very thing that Xavier desires, the All England Championship.
You can feel the intensity in this match, and it looks like the man known as Sticks is gonna start off, and he's gonna go against the Welsh wonder, shall we say, Aviv Mayan.
Now obviously Sticks is the much larger of the two of these men, but is Aviv going to use his quickness and his agility to his advantage, or is it going to be the pure power and aggression of Sticks that will take Mayan down?
You know, it's quite an embarrassing situation earlier for Aviv Mayan, because after going to his girlfriend's family reunion, he turned up at the arena wearing nothing more than a pair of Wellington boots. But thankfully, Uncle Dobby brought down his ring gear, and he's now set for this six-man tag. And you've got to believe that it's a good thing he's got his lucky ring gear, because he'll need all the luck in the world against this monster in the ring, Sticks. I've seen Sticks compete across the UK, and he is a scary, scary competitor.
Sticks just running through Aviv Mayan there as if he was not even there, just proving his dominance at the moment, trying to bully Aviv Mayan. But Aviv Mayan will not back down, Nick. He will not back down one iota. He is here to prove a point in the FWA.
Sticks ran in, and that was costly. Aviv Mayan, no doubt, he is explosive, and he is just working away on Sticks, but Sticks too big, too strong.
Firing away with those forearms, but it's the quickness and agility of Aviv Mayan that is outsmarting Sticks at the moment. Aviv up and over. Again, another forearm to the head of Sticks, and again, and a third time as he goes in, but Sticks reverses. Another reversal. Aviv, oh my lord, Nick, we've seen him do that move so many times. Sticks blocks it, but Aviv is just outsmarting him move for move.
Well, it looks like Aviv was going for that quick whipping arm drag, but Sticks was too big. He just couldn't take him over. But Aviv caught him that time with a drop toe hold.
Aviv, it's what I said, Nick. Aviv is using his agility to his advantage, but you got to believe that if Sticks can slow Aviv down and get him in some of those power moves that he likes to use, it will be all over for Mayan.
Sticks whips off. Aviv keeps on moving. Oh, and there's that Rano that he likes to use. Nicely executed.
Aviv, nice tight headlock there on Sticks. Sticks trying to power his way out of it, trying to get himself up to a vertical base.
Sticks now just trying to see a way out of this, and he does. He used a power option and a nice back elbow there. Absolutely mint-saucing Aviv Mayan. But a tag now to the Badman Brummy, and this is the contest the people want to see. The All England champion and the #1 contender to the All England champion. Don't forget, these two men will meet in a last man standing contest at British Uprising 3, but instead the human breeze block, Martin Stone, has been tagged in, and this is what we saw last week. And yes, Jack defeated Martin Stone, but Stone knows how to handle Jack Xavier.
Hayde Vanson was tagged in, but seemed to back out of the ring as soon as Jack Xavier
It was strategic.
It just leads me to believe, Nick, that Hayde Vanson knows that after the wars he has had with Jack Xavier, the double knockout, the the double knockout, he cannot beat Jack Xavier, and he knows this in his head. That's why he's got these goons around him. He has to use the dirty cheek tactics to get one up on Hayde Vanson.
Thing is though,
Jack Xavier.
Alright, well that's fair enough. I mean, yeah, alright, you're saying that Hayde Vanson can't beat Jack Xavier. I don't agree with that. But at the same time, Hayde Vanson is the All England champion. Now, quite frankly, I wouldn't care losing all the time if I could keep the heavyweight title of All England division. I mean, come on, Hayde Vanson's making the money. And when you get the money, you get the power. When you get the power, you get the women.
That may be true, Nick, but Jack Xavier firing away on Hayde Vanson, and Vanson looking frustrated, looking confused, ducks outside the ring to collect his thoughts.
Look at Vanson there. I mean, he really is in a great shape at the moment. But you're right, he's just rolled to the outside to really take the momentum away from Jack. He's there with his, as you call them, goons, but they're not. They're hired guns.
There's no questioning the talent that Hayde Vanson has, Nick. But I honestly believe that Jack Xavier wants it so much he can literally taste it, and he will take away the All England Championship.
He's tasted it so often.
Vanson tags in Martin Stone, and Xavier tags in the little dragon Ross Jordan as both men go in there. Nice tight lock-up. Martin Stone getting the advantage straight away.
We've seen this power of Martin Stone. I mean, look at that headlock. I mean, just his headlock is just fantastic. Ross Jordan just too small, too weak against this monster Martin Stone.
Martin Stone there goes for the hip toss, but Ross Jordan up and over in one fluid motion. Jordan off the ropes goes. Nice spinning head scissors, taking Stone down.
Absolutely fantastic technique from the little dragon Ross Jordan. I've seen him compete in many cruiser and welterweight divisions across the United Kingdom. He's not so used to these heavyweight opponents, but he's doing a really good job at the moment.
Oh
bloody hell!
On the back of his head. The pure power of Martin Stone has just stopped Ross Jordan dead in his tracks.
You know, Martin Stone proverbially went up to Ross Jordan with his hand out saying, "Hi there, I'm Martin Stone, and you're dead," because he just picked him up and dropped him clean on the back of his head. And now Styx, the nemesis of Ross Jordan, a nemesis for over a couple of years now across the UK indie circuit, are really going to pick him apart.
After that powerbomb, Nick, after that powerbomb, there is no question in my mind that Styx, it's academic right now. I'm sure Styx could pin him and get away with the victory, but no! Ross Jordan still has some fight in him. It's obvious that Team Vanson has the power, whereas Team Xavier has the agility. What is going to prove to be the deciding factor in this match?
Hayde Vanson now using those ugly little techniques that he's learnt off his mentor Alex Shane.
Vanson there trying to get an elbow on Jack Xavier on the outside of the ring, because that's the only way he can, get to Jack Xavier. It's by, using the cheap and dirty tactics that he's always using.
Look, Tony, calm down. Look, you're going to get to see Vanson and Xavier at the last man standing match for the All England Championship of British Uprising 3. But if Vanson wants to keep away from Xavier, then let him. He knows better what he's doing in there than either of us ever could. After all, he's the All England champion. I mean, what was the best thing you ever won? Probably a rubber ducky or something at some sort of cheap pub quiz.
Vanson off the ropes there. Nice roaring forearm takes him down. 1, 2. Ross Jordan with a kick out. Nice momentum move there from Hayde Vanson. As I've said before, there is no questioning Hayde Vanson's talent, just some of his actions. And he tags in now Martin Stone.
Martin Stone with that power that we've often talked about. He is no doubt the most powerful man of this match. Big cover there, but again, Ross Jordan frustratingly keeps kicking out.
I'm just astounded at the brute force of the way Martin Stone does things. Beautiful snap suplex there, whipping Ross Jordan over, goes in, nice tight pinfall again, but Jordan able to kick out. Jordan is in desperate need of a tag. Anything he can do, fight back Ross, fight back, get over there to your corner, tries a little bit of offense, up and over, goes with a crossbody, but Stone catches him in midair.
Be nice to see where he goes with this. Oh, he was going for some sort of swing Uranage, but Ross Jordan was able to escape. And now a big time DDT from Martin Stone.
Planting Ross Jordan firmly on the top of his head. 1, 2, Aviv Mayen had to come in that time, Nick. As much as I don't like to see that kind of action in a wrestling ring, Aviv Mayen had to save his partner there, because there is no way Jordan would have been able to kick out of that DDT.
Like a Welshman, Aviv Mayen did something that he shouldn't have done. He snuck into the ring and interfered in the way this contest was meant to end. Ross Jordan should be done and dusted for sure. Nice back body drop there from the South City Thriller.
Ross Jordan up and over there. Hayde Vanson again proving his power just as much. Now, Nick, you know, has Hayde Vanson hired these men from Alex Shane? It's a question that's been bugging me ever since last week's match with Martin Stone against Jack Xavier. Are these men aiding Hayde Vanson, or has Hayde Vanson enlisted the services?
Well, you know what, Hayde's got the money, you know. He does have the money, since he is the All England champion, to hire them if he wants to. But you know what? I reckon because he is the mentor of Alex Shane, Alex Shane has possibly lent him the services of these men. And you know what? I reckon I know why. Because we recently found out that Hayde Vanson will be the first obstacle for Steve Corino. He's going to be taking on Steve Corino, non-title, in the forthcoming weeks.
Ross Jordan there with a nice reversal, goes in with that reverse DDT, also dropping the elbow. Now, Nick, the time has come for a change. Hayde Vanson's down, Ross Jordan's down, Jordan needs to get up, get over into that corner. Jack Xavier is chomping at the bit to get in this match, and who's going to make the tag first? Vanson tags in Sticks, but again, Xavier now comes in a house on fire, clotheslines all round, begging for someone to come at him.
He is an angry, angry man, and there is a big time body slam, and you know, Martin Stone really felt that one.
Jack Xavier signalling for the end there for Martin Stone. Has him set up, perhaps going for the Xaviator, but Sticks there, running clothesline, takes Xavier down.
Right time, right place, and the Red Dragon of Aviv Mayen flies from the top rope and wipes out Sticks. I think he's in there illegally. Come on, Tony.
Martin Stone also in there illegally, takes Aviv Mayen down with a clothesline, as Ross Jordan up on the top rope, missile dropkick, takes Martin Stone down. Hayde Vanson now making his way into the ring. Ross Jordan goes with a clothesline, but Vanson ducks in. Vanson crashing Ross Jordan down
with a modified Blue Thunder bomb, and that move was just quite frankly sexy, Tony.
I would seriously get Ross Jordan to get a CAT scan after this match. The amount of times he's been dropped on his head, but Jack Xavier now wailing away on the All England champion Hayde Vanson, shoots him off the ropes, but Hayde Vanson double stomp in midair to the back of Jack Xavier.
Holy Super Mario Brothers, Tony.
Ends Jack Xavier's flurry of offense there, and once again the All England champion is back in control.
Who's gonna hit it? Who's gonna hit their big move and take it? Is Hayde Vanson gonna hit the South City Driller, or is Jack Xavier gonna hit the rolling release X-Plex and take this baby home? This is a preview, ladies and gentlemen. This is a preview of the All England title match at British Uprising 3, and Jack at the moment is being made a victim of the South City Thriller.
But Jack Xavier from the corner, power bombing Hayde Vanson as Sticks and Stone pull him out of the ring now, knowing that there was a good chance that Vanson was going to get pinned. His teammates aid him and bring him to the outside.
Like two healthy soldiers, they were dragging the injured wounded from no man's land, but they can't see it, Tony.
Nick, they
Jack's
can't
climbing to the heavens.
Jack Xavier is up, and oh my lord, crashing down on all three men, wiping the entire team evil out.
Gotta tell you, if you've ever wondered what a multiple ton safe feels like when it drops from you from a high story window, it looks something along those lines.
We got four men down on the outside: Sticks, Stone, Vanson, Xavier, but Ross Jordan and Aviv Mayen at the same time over the top rope.
Aviv Mayan just hit the Red Dragon Rana from the ring to the outside. Devastating maneuver. If it was inside the ring, you got to believe that would have been it.
Referee Steve Linsky now administering that 20 count. Someone's going to have to get back in the ring as Hayde Benson does. Are we going to see a count-out victory here, Nick? I can't believe what we've just seen. Everyone was down. Hayde Benson is the only one standing now, but Jack Xavier is back in the ring as well.
Oh, and Jack came in with a big boot of sorts. Hayde missed this kick of his own. Double clothesline. Both men got caught. The elbows from Jack. Come on.
Jack Xavier going with those elbows, setting Benson up now. He's got him in position. He sets him up. Oh, Nick, a spear! A spear takes Jack Xavier down.
Sticks with the tackle just saved his leader for this contest. And Aviv Mayan now taking it to Sticks. Aviv with those kicks, and Sticks is woozy.
It looks like Aviv Mayan was going for the third time's a charm in Zaguri, but Aviv Mayan gets him. Reverse elbow DDT, driving Sticks into the mat.
That tilt-a-whirl reverse DDT, we've seen Aviv hit it many times. Very, very effective.
Are we going to see the Aviva Las Vegas moonsault here from Aviv Mayan? If he hits it, it could well all be over. He hits it, but Sticks is up and power slams him down. 2. Ross Jordan at the last second gets in and saves his teammate. This is fantastic action, Nick, from the young members of the FWA.
All these guys are hitting such big, heavy moves. You got to believe that someone's actually going to be successful very, very soon.
From the top rope, DDT drops him down, but Martin Stone in to break up the pinfall. He's got him round the waist now, Nick. Half Nelson, German suplex, takes Ross Jordan down. Someone give that man a CAT scan. Jack Xavier in now with Martin Stone, hits the jackliner. Is it all going to be over, Nick? Is this the beginning of the end?
With the headbutts. That is it, Tony. He's got to make a cover, and he's going for Hayde. Hayde is going for Jack now. South City Driller time, do you think?
He picks him up, but Jack Xavier manages to roll out of it. Xavier with a blow to the abdomen area. No. Rolling release, X-Plex.
Bad Jack. No Jack.
Yes, he did it. Jack Xavier can do it. Jack Xavier can pin Hayde Benson. You're looking at your new All-England champion.
This was
Uprising 3.
This was non-title. All right, he pinned Hayde Benson, yes, but come on, it's going to take a hell of a lot more to get Hayde Benson down for the full 10 seconds required to win Last Man Standing.
FWA.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for tonight's main event. Set for one fall. This bout will be for the FWA British Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first.
Here we go, Nick, the man who will challenge Doug Williams tonight for the FWA title, the Zebra Kid, seconded tonight by his father, Ricky Knight. Now, Zebra Kid was given this opportunity because, as we know, the Zebra Kid was one of the longest reigning All-England champions in the company's history. But seeing as how he never lost the belt, technically, FWA management felt that it was about time the Zebra Kid had a crack at the big time. The Zebra Kid has never had a match at the FWA heavyweight title, so the management decided that now was the Zebra Kid's time.
Absolutely, and the Zebra Kid was unsuccessful against the South City Thriller, Hayde Benson, reclaiming the FWA All-England Championship. However, this title match, I will agree, is very much long overdue. As we heard ring announcer John Atkins say, Doug, the Anarchist Williams, the FWA Heavyweight Champion, will have his own second in the form of rookie sensation Aviv Mayan. Now, it's very important to know, however, that recently Doug was diagnosed as having a partially torn rotator cuff. As a result of this, the doctors would only give him medical clearance if this contest were to be made a one-fall contest, because traditionally FWA heavyweight title matches are 2 out of 3 falls. So Doug, with an incredibly damaged arm, has got to go against a competent competitor in the form of the Zebra Kid. If you ask me, although Doug's had phenomenally strong showings recently against Americans such as D'Lo Brown and CM Punk, he's got to go against the Zebra Kid, who's possibly one of the most, he's just a devastating competitor, Tony.
That's right, Nick. If anyone can beat Doug Williams for that title on the FWA roster, it's definitely the Zebra Kid. As we see Doug Williams there, thick and fast, goes with a clothesline, goes with some forearms, trying to get the pin on Zebra as quick as possible. As you said, Doug Williams with that partially torn rotator cuff is going to want to get this match over as quickly as possible. Now Zebra Kid firing back with the kicks, offense, a nice enziguri. Doug Williams sending Zebra Kid off the rope. Zebra ducks. Zebra again. Oh, goes for the legs of Doug Williams. Doug Williams off the rope. Zebra Kid goes with a trip, goes with a leapfrog as well. Tries to trip Williams up. Goes with another leapfrog. Goes for the clothesline. Doug Williams ducks. Oh! Eats a super kick for his troubles.
God, he'll be digesting that in a few hours' time. That was absolutely phenomenally precise, the cover, but Doug kicks out. You saw that Doug ran straight into this contest. He obviously wants to get it out of the way. As we said, it's a partially torn rotator cuff. The chances of him tearing it completely are very high, and as a result, if that happens, Doug the Anarchist Williams could be out of competition for a long time, months at least.
Definitely, Nick, and we know that the Zebra Kid is without a doubt one of the most hard-hitting wrestlers on the FWA roster. We all remember that match he had with Matt Belton that just ultimately blew us away.
I have nightmares over that match because I can still hear the screams of young children watching the Zebra Kid chop Mark Belton into another dimension. Doug Williams, though, bringing back the technical games, decided to slow it down. But there we go, Zebra Kid will work on that shoulder, and rightfully he should. He wants the gold tonight, Tony.
That's right, Nick, and you know the Zebra Kid having Ricky Knight in his corner is going to be to his advantage. Ricky Knight, a wrestling legend over here in the UK, is going to have been schooling Zebra on what he needs to do to take it to Doug Williams, possibly going after that torn rotator cuff.
Doug Williams looking for the reversal. He finds it. Pinfall. It was quick, but it was very smoothly done there. Doug Williams, no doubt, despite having this injury, he doesn't look that slow at the moment. But we'll see how he goes in the long run.
That's right, Nick. This being a 1-fall match instead of 2 out of 3 falls match, it's giving Doug a small reprieve, knowing he only has to wrestle 1 fall. So Doug Williams, even though he may have the injury, is not going to let it hinder him. Saying that, the Zebra Kid is doing everything he can to work over the arm and work over the shoulder of Doug Williams.
The thing is, though, Doug the Anarchist Williams, we have seen in some 2 out of 3 fall title matches, he goes in there with the knowledge that he can make 1 mistake, and if the Anarchist is going to make a mistake, he'll only make 1. However, in a single fall contest, 1 mistake could cost you the title.
That's right, Nick. Doug Williams breaking the hold now. The Zebra Kid was too close to the ropes for the hold to be effective. As we go off back now to a standing position. Now we saw that Aviv Mayan is with Doug Williams there, seconding him tonight. As we know, Doug Williams is always has been known for trying to elevate the younger talent in the FWA, and Doug Williams sees something in Aviv Mayan. Aviv Mayan has Doug Williams to look up to and something to aspire to in him being the FWA champion. But Zebra Kid, Nick, so far in this contest is proving his dominance, and he's hungry to win that title.
Oh God, you see Doug there, he was infuriated. I mean, the Zebra Kid kicks him into the side of the head. Doug Williams nips straight up, and there he is in the corner speaking to his second, Aviv Mayan. Both men now getting ready to lock up again.
Zebra Kid trying to be as cautious as possible, trying to keep as much distance between him and Doug Williams as possible, as the Zebra Kid goes in with a nice high tight top wrist lock there, switches it over, goes into the headlock. Williams sends him off the ropes. Nice Harley Race like knee there to the face of the Zebra Kid.
Might be a Harley Race knee, but for Doug Williams it's a trademark maneuver, and he nailed it beautifully. The pinfall, but the Zebra Kid able to kick out.
Doug Williams picks up the Zebra Kid. Nice snapmare there, And wow, goes in with a triangle lock, nice and tight, working over the neck of the Zebra Kid.
A favoured move by the Anarchist here, putting the pressure around the neck of the Zebra Kid. No doubt this will make Zebra groggy, and he's also looking like he's trying to bar the arm at the same time, Tony.
That's right, Nick. Doug Williams will utilise every body part that's given to him. If there's something on offer, he will take it and he will use it to his advantage. Zebra Kid, though, manages to roll through, managed to get out of the move using his head, goes in to take Doug Williams' neck, but Doug Williams so quick there, goes in the reversal, and he's once again working away on the arm of the Zebra
That
Kid.
was the technical skill of Doug Williams right there, and he's just keeping it so basic, so simple, and yet it's so effective. Now, Tony, a quick question. Doug the Anarchist Williams, one of his big hitting moves is the rolling chaos theory German suplex. However, when you've got a partially torn rotator cuff, what are the chances of hitting that move? And even if you do hit it, are you effectively damaging yourself as well?
Well, you make a very good point, Nick. Could it be a case of Doug Williams hits the chaos theory, gets the pinfall, but is then unable to defend the belt? I mean, that's something we'll just have to wait and see. It doesn't seem to be hindering Doug that much at the moment, but the Zebra Kid is truly working away on it, as we've seen so far in this match. Wow, nice spinning head scissors there. Takes Doug Williams down, sends him to the outside.
You know, I was speaking to a lot of the fans in the bar before the event got on, and I've got to tell you, Tony, there are a lot of confident people out there who believe that tonight is the night of the Zebra Kid. Not only does he only have to get one pinfall over Doug Williams, but Doug Williams is hurt, and also the Zebra Kid's own father, his own flesh and blood, Ricky Knight, is at ringside to cheer him on. Zebra Kid's father, Ricky Knight, was there for him as he got into the wrestling school, so how appropriate will it be that for Zebra Kid's biggest moment?
Oh, Nick, we're seeing
there to see
that
it.
before from the Zebra Kid. The Zebra Kid sets up the chair, lays your prone body on it, and then drops the elbow from the outside ring canvas. It always works and it's always effective. I'm not entirely sure how smart that was on the Zebra Kid's part, but it's definitely taken something away from Doug Williams.
We've always said the Zebra Kid, he ain't graceful. He ain't a high flyer like Jody Fleisch or Johnny Storm. Good God, no. He just loves to hit hard and hit ugly moves off the apron at the expense of his opponent. One thing that I find interesting is the fact that these two men have met before, Tony. There was an inter-promotional tournament several years ago where all the best champions from the various promotions in the country met together, and it was the FWA's own Doug the Anarchist Williams who won that tournament. But who did he beat in the final, Tony? He beat the Zebra Kid. So no doubt the Zebra Kid will be looking for redemption.
You know, you made a very valid point, Nick. The Zebra Kid, to win the FWA Championship, only has to pin Doug Williams or make him submit just once. So far, we've seen CM Punk have to go 2 out of 3 falls. We've seen D'Lo Brown have to go 2 out of 3 falls. Mark Belton 2 out of 3 falls.
James Tye.
And James Tye at British Uprising too. But Zebra has, you know, everything's going his way so far. He's only got to pin Doug Williams once. Doug Williams is hurt, and the Zebra Kid is taking it to Doug like no one I've ever seen before. Nick, I'm going to call it right here. I think Zebra Kid is going to be the next FWA champion.
I'm looking at that drop kick there, absolutely. I know it's a wrestling cliche, but the cards are stacked against Doug the Anarchist Williams. Doug, however, still knowing where he is in the ring, got his foot on that bottom rope. That is smart, but even the smartest man will become victim to the Zebra Kid.
Zebra Kid up and over there from Doug Williams. Doug Williams trying forearm there. And is he going to bring Zebra in from the outside? Suplex style. He's trying to pick up the Zebra Kid, but the Zebra Kid using his weight and leverage at the moment against Doug Williams. As he picks Williams up, and both men are perched dangerously on the outside of the ring.
More dangerous for Doug Williams, though. With a damaged shoulder, your chances of suplex
Nick, this is
slim.
not
We've
gonna be
seen this
good.
before, but no, the Zebra Kid got out of it, and lucky for him. What's he doing here? Slingshot!
Oh, wow, Nick! Zebra Kid slingshots Williams from the outside of the ring. That both perched on the outside, slingshots Doug Williams into the steel ring post and sends Williams crashing down. The Zebra Kid is really bringing his A game here, Nick. With his father in his corner, he wants to be the man walking out of here tonight, FWA champion.
You know what? The Zebra Kid might be forgetting his harsh time over the All England title feud with Hayde Ranson. If he can get the goal right here tonight with Doug Williams, and you know what? You've called it, I've called it. I think the Zebra Kid might have this.
Oh, Nick, look at that! Using a chair to stand on to get that extra bit of height. The Zebra Kid driving Doug Williams down in a DDT. Now, if I was the Zebra Kid, I'd be bringing Williams back into ring and I'd be pinning his shoulders to the mat. 1, 2, 3.
You know what? Usually when a man is as injured as Doug Williams, he'll lie in a hospital bed and people will bring him grapes and a bottle of Lucozade, but not the Zebra Kid. He's just bringing him a bunch of pain. Off the ropes and a nice drop of the elbow, square in the sternum, possibly setting up for the Zebra crossing elbow drop.
Only a 2 count there, Nick. Only a 2 count, but the Zebra Kid is definitely, well, basically wrestling smart, working over Doug Williams' shoulder, bringing his A game. He's bringing out his power moves. I mean, I haven't seen the Zebra Kid wrestle like this in a long time, Nick.
Doug trying to fight out of the corner. You don't want to be in the corner when the Zebra Kid is in a choppy mood.
Doug Williams, though, firing back, goes with the elbows, and Zebra Kid, we've known him to use some dirty tactics before in the past, goes with a thumb to the eye and then a kick to the shins of Doug Williams. Zebra Kid's going to want to bring him out of that corner or risk disqualifications. He sends Williams crashing down to the other corner, begging Williams to come out, begging for some more punishment.
Hey, don't rank the Zebra Kid for his dirty tactics. That's what made him so popular with the fans. I blame the fans. I blame them for everything, Tony. Especially the condoning of the Zebra Kid's dirty shenanigan tactics.
Zebra Kid.
Sunset flip.
And only a 2 count there. Doug Williams using his legs to power out of the mover, kick Zebra Kid in the face and break the wrestling hold. The Zebra Kid now picking up Doug Williams, shoots him up from the corner. Doug Williams managed to reverse and goes in, look for a shoulder block. But nice Jack Briscoe style roll up there from the Zebra Kid, but once again, Doug Williams managing to kick
You've got to
out.
believe with a badly damaged shoulder, Doug the Anarchist Williams will be more susceptible to these quick roll-ups like sunset flips and what Zebra Kid did right there. Because after all, that's where the pressure is when you're being pinned, on your shoulders. So you've really got to power out the shoulder. But if you can't power it out, your chances of kicking out reduce considerably, Tony.
We see the arm of Doug Williams there. He's kind of holding it. He's kind of going more limp on him the longer the match goes on. Doug Williams sends Zebra Kid into the corner, hits him with a high knee, goes for the second one, takes the Zebra Kid down.
Trademark double knee there of Doug the Anarchist Williams, and he is feeling the momentum. Oh, he's going for it, Tony. He's climbing up top. Could we see the bomb scare knee drop?
If he hits it, Nick, it could be all
He
over.
flies!
And he hits it perfectly, driving that knee into the shoulder of the Zebra Kid.
That's one, that's it!
2 and a 3, no! Zebra Kid 2 7/8 there, Nick, manages to kick out right at the last second.
You know, with a damaged shoulder, the Revolution DDT and the Rolling Chaos Theory German Suplex might be out of Doug Williams' arsenal for this contest. All he had, in my view, was the bomb scare knee drop. He's already used it, but the Zebra Kid was able to kick out. Will Doug go to the well once too often? I mean, what's he going to do? Zebra Kid there, peppering with punches and a little squirt in the eye there with his thumb. I mean, Zebra Kid's looking up stronger.
Nick,
He's gonna
Zebra
fly
Kid,
himself.
I think that's what's going to happen. Zebra Kid sets him up, body slam on Williams. Zebra Kid now going to the top rope. And if he hits that Zebra crossing, but wait, Doug Williams is up. Forearm to the head of the Zebra Kid. Williams now up onto the second rope. Raining down blows onto the back of the Zebra Kid. He's now setting him up. Double underhook. Oh, this is not going to be good, Nick. Double underhook suplex from the top rope. Yeah,
Look at the pain on Doug's
right,
face.
Nick. That's right, Nick. It hurt Doug Williams to double underhook those arms, and the power it needed to bring the Zebra Kid over. It may have hurt Williams more than it hurt the Zebra
Looks
Kid.
like Doug Williams was signalling for something. It looked like he might be signalling for the Chaos Theory German Suplex. He got him in position into the corner, but the Zebra Kid held on.
Oh, held on and then charges at Williams with a nice high clothesline, taking Williams down. Nice standing Inzaguri, but Williams refuses to go down.
He is not happy. The Zebra Kid goes for a second one, but Doug is telling him to bring it on.
Zebra Kid takes him down finally with a clothesline and now signals for the Zebra crossing.
Could this be the Zebra crossing? That'll be the exclamation mark in Doug Williams' phenomenal reign as FWA heavyweight champion. Are we looking at a new champion here tonight?
See Aviv now trying to signal to the referee that Doug Williams' shoulder. Wait, Nick!
What?
Ricky Knight just pushed Zebra Kid up the
Zebra
top
Kid's
rope.
own father, his own second Ricky Knight just... What was that about?
You can hear the boo from the fans. I don't understand that. Why would Ricky Knight do that?
Well, they honestly thought we'd be looking at a new FWA heavyweight champion, and I thought we had it right there. Everything was going the Zebra Kid's way. A nice power slam variation, tight pinfall.
And he gets it! Doug Williams wins the match, still retains the FWA title, but Nick,
I have to believe that if Ricky Knight hadn't have pushed Zebra up, Zebra would have hit the Zebra crossing and we'd be looking at a new champion.
Zebra Kid's own guiding force in wrestling, Ricky Knight, has just cost him the biggest prize in British wrestling today.
Ricky Knight now leaving ringside. I'm completely lost. I cannot understand why this is happening.
Everyone's confused. Doug's confused. Even referee Steve Linsky looks confused. And no doubt the Zebra Kid is confused. What is going on?
I mean, we saw a big man up on the ring apron. He was trying to signal to referee Steve Linsky that William's shoulder was in excruciating pain. But Ricky Knight from nowhere throws his son from the top rope and costs him the victory. The Zebra Kid is going to have a ton of questions to ask Ricky Knight.
Well, you know what this means. Doug Williams has bought himself some time to heal and await the next challenger to his heavyweight championship of the Frontier Wrestling Alliance.
FWA.
Around the waist of AJ Styles, that is the TNA X Division Heavyweight Championship, one of the most prestigious titles in America today, and it's around the waist of that man right there. Now, we want James Ty to stop his losing ways. Can he do it? Can he do it against this man? A man who is holding one of the biggest titles in America today. Is James Ty going to crack under the pressure again, Tony?
I don't know, Nick. One thing's for sure. James Ty may seem to have the cards stacked against him at the moment, because when it comes down to the big one, James Ty does seem to succumb to a little bit of pressure. But in saying that, Nick, he was the man that took Johnny Storm out of the FWA. Not only did he end the losing streak, but he got rid of one of the most popular, well, not used to be one of the most popular wrestlers in the FWA, but one of the best wrestlers in the FWA. And he did it, and he knocked him out. Are we going to see James Ty continue his winning streak?
As you can see, the fans firmly behind against AJ Styles. They really want him to have another victory here in England. But obviously, they're fans of James Ty as well. And look at this technical expedition we're seeing here. They're fighting for control of the waist lock. Neither man can get it on firmly, though.
Some nice technical chain wrestling there. Now, Nick, the last time we saw AJ Styles in the FWA was, of course, at Frontier of Honor, when he took on Johnny Storm, the man that James Ty beat to end his losing streak and put out of the company. AJ Styles also beat Johnny Storm, so going into this match, they're quite evenly matched up.
Well, but speaking of Frontiers of Honor, we know that James Ty can win these big matches when he pinned Paul London, courtesy of the always formidable Titanic. I mean, these men are incredibly evenly matched. I think the key difference is a mental one. I mean, AJ Styles, always cool, always innovating in that ring. Meanwhile, James Ty, as of late, he just seems to be feeling the pressure. He was being hyped as being the next Doug Williams here in the FWA. And when he finally got the opportunity to prove it, it evaporated.
Well, you know, Nick, James Ty, at only 22 years of age, has so much to do and has so far to go in the wrestling business. It's only, it's the early days of his career as it stands at the moment. And at the early stages of this match at the moment, no one seems to have a clear, definite advantage. James Ty now suffering at the moment at the hands of AJ Styles, who's got a very nice tight headlock there. But James Ty rolling over, grabbing the wrist of AJ Styles. Nicely done, takes back the power.
Well, he's got the wrist lock, and obviously this will give you control. But AJ nips out of it. Nicely done, the reversal. He has the control instead now, putting a taunt on that wrist. James Ty going for a very similar escape. Oh, AJ caught him.
Very nicely done. James Ty goes for the nip up there, but AJ Styles sensed it was coming, went straight back down, straight into that headlock again. Simple but effective movement, grounding your opponent, keeping him down on the mat for as long as possible.
Look at this. James Ty powers up AJ Styles, but AJ going back to that wrist lock.
James Ty trying to work around it at the moment, uses the leverage on the back of AJ Styles' knee to break out of the hole. AJ sends James up into those, but James powers him down with that shoulder tackle, sending AJ Styles almost inside out, Nick. And Nick, that's the first big move of this match we have seen, and AJ Styles looks a bit shocked to be taken down.
Well, absolutely. Maybe that was the raw frustration of James Ty just launching AJ Styles out of the ring. And now you can see AJ Styles might have shown a little bit of weakness there. He was holding his shoulder muscle, or maybe part of the chest muscle. I'm not quite sure. But again, It's still early days. It's still early days in this contest.
Maybe James Ty should target that area, Nick, and maybe try and go for a nice armbar submission. AJ Styles goes in with a nice waist lock on James Ty. James Ty nicely done there. AJ Styles reverses again with the waist lock on James Ty.
That's a reversal there from James Ty. It looks like he might be trying to go for that German suplex, but AJ flips through, beautifully done. Pushes off Ty, the leapfrog over AJ and misses the drop kick.
AJ swinging a miss there, but missed the drop kick. AJ,
wow, good grief.
Drop kick that time there. And Nick, if you heard it the way I heard it, it would appear that AJ Styles has done some serious damage to James Ty.
That was sickeningly clean there, Tony. He really did. Absolutely. Oh, and you can see it. James Ty, the blood gushing out of the nose. I mean, looks like maybe now the psychology of it all. James Ty must be thinking, I am bleeding. I am at the mercy of AJ Styles. He's going to be feeling the pressure. AJ off the ropes. But
James Ty was on the outside. AJ Styles saw that, tried to go for the upper kick.
Styles clash.
James Ty fighting now. James Ty fighting out of the Styles clash. AJ Styles trying to use the advantage there while James Ty was on the outside of the ring trying to tend to his nose. James Ty, though, very firmly got his head in the game and managed to fight off the Styles clash. AJ Styles in control at the moment as he's got James Ty backed up against the ropes.
You know what? James Ty has never felt the Styles clash, and you want to believe that he never will. Oh, here we go! Looks like formidable! It's Titanic!
No, but AJ Styles managed to fly out of it. Goes with a nice arm drag again. Back to that simple, effective armbar.
I thought that was early, but I honestly thought he might have hit that Titanic. But AJ responded by slipping out of the back. Nice, deep arm drag. And you see both men, good fan following and exchanges of arm drags there. AJ Styles on top of things at the moment.
James Ty is losing quite a lot of blood though, Nick. It's got to play havoc with your mind if you are bleeding in the early stages of a match. You've got to be thinking, how much longer is this going to be going on for? James Ty is losing quite a large amount of blood from his nose.
Well, the referee got caught there by a double forearm from James Ty. I mean, James.
I think that wasn't inverted though, Nick. I don't think James Ty did that on purpose. As you can see, AJ Styles and both James Ty now saying, "Look, sorry, it was an accident." It was an accident.
Look at this, fantastic sportsmanship, obviously, and both men letting the referee back into the contest because AJ wants to know, James Ty wants to know as much as I want to know, who is the better man here? Is it the former, next Doug Williams and James Ty, or is it the current X Division champion?
Oh, nicely done there.
Oh, there is no God. Look at that move!
German suplex. AJ Styles landing on the back of his head. It would appear that the blood loss from James Ty is spurring him on. It has awoken some kind of demon inside him, and now he's going on all cylinders.
Well, he hit that turbine-like German suplex. Hits a standard plex. Goes for the cover. AJ able to clip out. It's almost as if the accident with the ref gave James Ty enough time just to regroup, rethink his strategy, and the first thing he did was hit that big move. And still, you can see the effects that move had on AJ Styles. AJ now trying to fire a few forearm shots there, possibly trying to wear away James Ty, but come on, James Ty he did have that leverage, and I let go when AJ reached the ropes.
A nice reverse chin lock there from James Ty, but AJ Styles too close to the ropes, managed to break out the hole. James Ty goes, nice clothesline there, takes AJ Styles down, and AJ Styles looks like it almost had wind knocked out of it.
He felt that bad boy of a clothesline, I tell you. AJ there trying to punch out of it, and James Ty now, he's putting the taunt on the neck, putting the pressure on the back of the legs.
A nice front side chancery there from James Ty, wearing away on the neck of AJ Styles. James Ty also pinning down the legs of AJ Styles and the back of Mr. Styles' knees. Very, very smart wrestling there from James Ty, but AJ Styles now firing back with some blows to the abdomen.
Very British-esque maneuver as well, and it's obviously a contrast to AJ Styles' high-flying, exciting American style, I suppose is the best way to describe the X Division style that AJ Styles bring over to this country. James Ty is a grisly picture, the busted nose, still very evident on his features, and you can know that as he can taste the blood, that he will drive him further to defeat AJ Styles.
James Ty with a nice neck breaker there. goes in, only a 2 count. Now, it would appear, Nick, that the head, the back, the neck area seems to be the area that James Ty is targeting. If you think about it, if he goes for that Titanic, it does affect the head and neck area. So maybe James Ty is just setting up for the beginning of the end.
Maybe he is. I mean, obviously, he's working on the neck of AJ Styles. It was a tactic he used against Low Key not too long ago, and there it wasn't very successful. But here it could very well be. After all, beautiful double knee there. The points of the knees straight into the throat and neck area. Oh, wait, double underhook suplex with a bridge. That was a butterfly suplex, but he just couldn't get the pin off it.
Nicely done there from James Ty, but AJ Styles still has too much in him to let it go down as it is at the moment. James Ty, though, is still losing quite a lot of blood, Nick. I mean, sorry, Nick, we haven't seen James Ty lose this amount of blood before ever. I don't know how it's mentally going to be affecting him.
Well, you know what? I'm looking at him now, and I think James is more driven than he has ever been in the last year.
AJ Styles seems to have taken the advantage though, but again, James Ty is firing back, clubbing blows to the back of AJ Styles' head.
Well, we both know that this was going to be an incredibly even contest skill-wise, and the difference is more a mental thing, if anything else. James Ty there, he's standing, but AJ Styles, even whilst on the ground, is still a threat, kicking away there at James Ty's leg. Oh, that nip out there to the
Piranha takes him over. James Ty on the outside of the ring. You can't leave AJ Styles alone for 2 seconds, Nick. He will think up some new offense to hit you with.
Absolutely. AJ's in the ring, but he's just managed to get to his feet off the ropes and FWA!
Oh, Nick, it's the move that AJ Styles calls the Superman, because quite clearly he is flying through the air and he takes James Ty down full pelt. And I think, Nick, AJ Styles may have clipped the back of his knee on the guardrail. I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to see if that comes into effect.
You know what? This is the X Division style that we've always talked about. AJ Styles likes to throw in those high-flying impact maneuvers. They're very risky, but when they hit like they did right there, it's successful. Because look at James Ty. He is the one who is being pinned at the moment.
Only a 2.5 count there. James Ty still not ready to give it up, Nick. You know, he's been on the losing streak. He beat Johnny Storm, and he does not want to go down again. The first match.
No, he wants his second victory in a row. After the huge victory of getting Johnny Storm kicked out of this company, he now wants to defeat, although in a non-title match, he wants to defeat the TNA X Division champion. There's what a name that'll make for him.
AJ Styles with a nice knee drop there, square on the top of James Ty's head. I mean,
it was accurate.
Ever since that dive, AJ Styles has been firmly in control of this match, Nick.
It's just a shame that James Ty decided to bring in his new white tights for this one. You can see the blood splattered across them. But AJ Styles, he doesn't care. He's just going to keep on working on James Ty. And he's sets him into the corner, follows through. A nice impact there with that forearm.
Nice forearm smash to the head of James there. I mean, James just laid out flat. This could be the time. AJ Styles, if he can pick him up, put him in that Styles Clash, we could be looking at a victory. 1, 2, only a 2 count, Nick. But as I said, if AJ Styles can hit the Styles Clash, you're over.
You can see from those phenomenally strong legs of James Ty that he's able to kick out of those pinning predicaments. AJ now looks like setting up. Oh, look at that arch. He is just tearing at the knees. He is tearing at the neck. And no doubt, James Ty will be feeling pressure all the way up his body.
The Indian Deathlock nicely applied there by AJ Styles. And he turns him over for some extra leverage, working on the back of the knees of James Ty and also on the head and neck as well. A devastating move. The longer James Ty stays in this, the more damage, the more punishment it's going to cause.
Gotta believe that whilst he was in that Indian Deathlock, the thoughts that were running through James Ty's head was not again, not again. You remember when he took on Low Key, he was strapped into that key clutch and he was forced to black out Tony, and another loss was added to his
Nick, James Ty now. James Ty is firing up. Oh no! James Ty firing back there, goes for a springboard maneuver, and AJ Styles catches in midair, turns it into a German suplex, in for the pin, but only a 2.
James Ty's kickouts, they're getting weaker and weaker. You can see the time, the sands of time themselves are running out, Tony. AJ Styles truly is in control, and it's looking positive. that the American, the Yank himself, is going to pull off the victory.
AJ Styles standing on the hand of James Ty now, preventing James to get up. AJ Styles with a forearm smash and another to the head of James Ty and another, just raining around those blows as AJ Styles now goes with the reversal. James Ty managed to reverse that. AJ Styles with a stiff knife edge chop takes James Ty down.
Very reminiscent of that low-key match we saw with James Ty not too long ago. James Ty now was suffering the kicks and the chops from AJ Styles, but he still tries to battle away. AJ Styles, nice firm forearm. You know what? Do you think maybe he's working on the swelling around the face, possibly trying to blind his challenger tonight?
He could be, Nick. You know, you see it in an injured area, you've got to target that, you've got to go for that. Anything to get the all-important 3 count. As AJ Styles has James Ty back to the corner, shoots him off to the other corner as AJ Styles now charges in, goes for another one of those forearm smashes, but James Ty ducks out of the way and comes back with a clothesline and a perfect drop salt.
Absolutely, I've never seen him hit it so clean in his life. He's calling him up. He ducked that line. Oh, a kick there from AJ Styles.
James Ty goes for the clothesline. AJ Styles, both men at the same time with the same idea. Nobody home, both men are down.
Both men went for those kind of kicks to their heads and, you know, they both connected. Both men are down. Are we going to see a draw here? Are we possibly going to see the referee count a no standing 10 count?
The referee now is issuing that 10 count. If neither of these men can... Well, if they can't answer it, Nick, it will be a draw. Sad to say, but James Ty won't have lost the match.
Yeah, but the fans are going to feel cheated. But thankfully, James Ty back to his feet. AJ Styles back to his feet. James Ty, forearm. AJ Styles, forearm. Forearms, kicks. They're just going at it, Tony.
Now, Nick, this match has been on now for about at least 20 minutes. Both of these men have got to be getting tired, as you can see now. They're just going back to the basics, the primitive moves, the forearms, the smashes. AJ Styles in with a black side, gets the 2 count, but James Ty...
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Double underhook, TIE Fighter!
He hits it, 1, 2... Oh, AJ Styles kicks out of the TIE Fighter. Was it a desperation move from James Ty, though, Nick? The longer this match goes on, I have to feel it's going to go in the favour of the more experienced TNA X Division champion AJ Styles.
Oh, looks like James Ty's got something planned here. Sit out Uranarchi. Beautifully executed.
1, 2... Oh, 2.5 though, Nick. It's as you said, the kickouts are getting slower and slower the more the match goes on. AJ Styles there at 2.5, and James Ty appears to be signalling for the Titanic.
Well, he's hit the TIE Fighter. He's hit the sit-out Uranarchi slam, and now he's going for the formidable Titanic. AJ Styles, though, holding on. He really does not want to go for this. You can see he just keeps trying to slip his leg out, Tony.
For the 3rd time, AJ Styles has managed to slip out of the Titanic. AJ Styles now setting James Ty up, but James Ty goes down to 1 knee, removing the pressure from AJ Styles, but AJ Styles managed to power over. Oh, nicely done! Suplex into a neckbreaker, goes for the pin, and only gets a 2.
I've seen that maneuver from AJ Styles before. Incredibly accurate, very usually a successful maneuver for getting that pinfall, but just wasn't going to be there tonight. James, though, on his feet, but he's having to slump in the corner. AJ saw him. Oh, he missed that typical maneuver of him. James is fighting for it. He does not want to land, Tony.
James Ty knows what's coming. AJ Styles went for the phenomenon, and James Ty knew it was coming. Tried to fight, tried to get out of it any way possible, but at the end of the day, AJ Styles just powered him down with that reverse DDT, managed to get another 2 count.
AJ Styles must be asking himself, what have I got to do? And the only answer that I will hear echoing in his head is this: the Styles Clash, Tony.
He's got him set up, Nick. If he can pick him up and he can get him down, it's going to be all over. AJ Styles now clubbing blows to the lower back of James Ty.
James is a minute away from returning to his losing ways here in the FWA. However, AJ Styles gave up on the Styles Clash attempt. Maybe James Ty still too strong and too determined to fall victim to that maneuver.
AJ Styles has got James Ty now perched up on the top rope. Not a good place to be if you are James Ty. AJ Styles is well known for his high-risk offense, Nick, and it looks as though he has something in mind for James Ty.
Well, obviously maybe thought he was too strong to hit the Styles Clash on. I'm going to have to hit him with something big, and a top rope superplex will do it nicely. They're struggling up there.
Nick, they were struggling. It would appear that the sweat from both of these men has gone onto the ropes. A tragic accident there. Both men crashing down to the mat. I mean, Nick, if the referee starts counting, we could see a double count now.
It's always gruesome when you see such a high-impact maneuver and a high-risk maneuver at that. I mean, obviously, this is why we call it high-risk, Tony. These accidents can happen. Don't forget, it's late in the evening. There's been sweat on those ropes throughout the entire series of contests that we have seen. And now, AJ Styles, James Ty, fighting away. Both men after that nasty tumble from the top rope.
Both men now firing back with those straight forearms to each other's face. AJ Styles with a stiff kick there to the left leg of James Ty. And AJ Styles now just raining away with those blows. Oh, Nick, a discus clothesline. He's just taken referee Tommy Stevens and put him outside the ring.
For the second time in this contest, Tommy Stevens has taken an unfortunate blow from both of these wrestlers now, Tony. And obviously, you've got to wonder if they'll show the sportsmanship that they did earlier on in the contest.
Nick, I mean, the velocity of which AJ Styles was moving, the force of that blow has knocked the referee out of the ring, something you don't see all the time. But, oh my, Nick!
James! Oh, the fans are not happy.
AJ Styles was checking on the referee and James Ty crotches AJ Styles and what's James Ty thinking?
James is desperate. That's exactly what it is. Forget sportsmanship. James is desperate. He wants a victory. He needs to get back on the winning streak if he's going to be worth anything in England today. You know what? I think it might be, Tony.
James Ty brings a steel chair into the ring. I have no idea what's going through James Ty's head.
Oh, I'll tell you what's going through his head. He wants to put AJ Styles away and take the win and take his rightful place in the FWA as an upper echelon competitor.
James Ty now setting up that chair after taking AJ Styles down with a clothesline. He's got AJ
He's going for an illegal
No, he couldn't do it. No. Nick, he looks like you're setting him up.
He's setting for an illegal pile driver. Even a
AJ Styles cannot take this. AJ needs to fight back. There is no way he can sustain that blow. Yes! Oh! AJ Styles managed to backdrop James Ty. James Ty catching the back of his head on that chair. It would appear that James Ty's plans are backfired against him. Oh, nicely done. Overhead kick takes James Ty down.
He missed the clothesline, but he sure as hell connected with that kick. And now James Ty is in trouble. The back of his head crashed onto that steel chair, and he just took that horrendously swinging kick from AJ Styles. If the referee can get in the ring, I tell you this now, AJ could have this. Oh, hang on a minute.
James Ty is down, but AJ Styles has picked up that chair.
What's good for the goose, I guess, is good for the gander, Tony.
As AJ Styles now begging James Ty to get up. But, Nick...
Well, the referee's away, and he's called the bell.
What's the referee thinking?
Well, hang on a second, we'll find out.
James Ty the chair. Never to win by disqualification.
Gentlemen, referee has disqualified AJ Styles.
What?
Therefore, the winner.
Nick, this is ludicrous. Referee Tommy Stevens is saying he heard the chair shots. What he heard was AJ Styles hitting the mat and not James Ty's head. I cannot believe it. AJ Styles has been robbed of another victory in the FWA. James Ty lost that match, but can't handle it because he just can't handle losing.
You know, I think you should take a Prozac. I assure you, the world will look like a lot nicer place then, Tony. Listen, calm down. It's fairly obvious what happened. The referee, Tommy Stevens, he's very inexperienced in that ring. Usually a referee has to see something for him to be able to call it, but he made a judgment call. And you know what? It was costly. You heard the fans. They were angry, Tony, all right? I'm not beating around the bush. They were just outright angry, and I don't blame them. But look on the other side of the coin. I bet James Ty is happy, because in the record books, it will state that AJ Styles returned to England, and he lost to James Ty.